a 15-turn track, famously home for end centre. It's 4.3 kilometres in length, and it's got a massive amount of elevation change, and it is a cracker of a track. Here with me tonight, we've got Exo Flossie and Fine Moves. How you guys going tonight, guys?
Pretty good.
I'm good, mate.
Yeah, it should be a good one tonight, boys.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're just starting qualifying now, so we're already on the outlap, and the guys are about to start their first flying lap. Looks like Vintage is going to be first across the line, and then Contagious and Jonesy who are going to follow through. Is there anyone we think we should be watching out for in qualifying tonight?
Personally, I'm looking forward to seeing what Permac can do in his McLaren. It's a very quick car. Permac's a talented driver. Whether he's put the practice in or not, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the ones to watch. And maybe, who else we've got down the back? Number 10. Oh, we've got Intrinsic, Pagani, those guys are always quick. Zedi, actually.
Yes,
he's going to be my pick tonight.
And that Jag.
He's picked up some pace in the last couple of weeks, so yeah, he's definitely one to watch.
Yeah, I've been in a few practice lobbies with Zedi through the week, and he has got some great pace at the moment. So I hope for his sake he can keep that through and keep it consistent throughout all three races and through into qualifying. Looks like a couple of guys have got a bit of technical issues out there. We've got Con stranded in the kitty litter, and he's called out saying he can't see the track. And it looks like Vintage Race has gone to the pits as well. But yeah, I was racing against Pagani early this week. He's got some good pace too. He's always going to apply the pressure and make it hard for anybody there. And I think I don't know if they're going to play into strategies, but you've got teammates in there. You've got Panmac and Con together, so whether they work together and build on top of that Great Wall of Con, and if they get out to an early lead and just play team tactics out there, especially in the sprints.
Yeah, just dropping back through the field, Intrinsic and Hippo neither wanted to lead coming onto the straight because this is such a big straight. That slipstream really does help.
He was cutting that last corner fine, but yeah, you can actually cut some of these corners quite a bit.
You can, but turn 8 and 9, just before it gets into the twisties, you can really take a lot of those.
36.9 by Zedi.
Nice work, Zedi.
That is huge.
Straight to the top there.
That's a very fast lap by Zedi.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's currently got the lead over Pagani by about 2/10, followed by Ripdoc I think he's in the Corvette.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice wide range of cars in the top 3 at the moment. It's good to see different teams as well. Oh, Panmac's gone off. He's not going to improve on that time, so the best he can get is 7th at the moment. So he's got a lot of work to do. He needs to get up to the pointy end at the moment.
Yeah, and Ripdoc, he's one of my teammates. He's definitely been showing some pace, so he's in 3rd at the moment. Only 3/10 back.
37.3, that's a really good time right there to do that in the first lap. So hopefully he can improve on that as well. But yeah, he's got Zedi behind him at the moment, hunting him down. So we'll see if he's using that as kind of that reference point. Jonesy also, he's put a cracker of a time too. He's just 300ths behind Ripdoc there for 4th.
What's he? He's in the Lexus, yep.
Jonesy, he's in the Lexus.
I'm going to say I'm surprised that Super Dragon, he's only in 6th. He showed a lot of pace at Fuji last week. He absolutely cleaned up Div 2.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, he did.
And he did improve on his time, but he didn't really go anywhere.
Oh, Jonesy up to 2nd.
Yeah,
nice.
Big lap.
700 behind Zedi.
3rd. Yeah, that's an awesome top 3. Good work, boys.
I think it was one of those awkward... Intrinsic straight to the top now, 300s ahead of Zedi. 36.9.
Wow.
Oh, man.
That Super is fast.
That's a dialed-in lap there. 236s for Div 2 in qualifying. That's some fantastic stuff. Jones with 37 flat.
Is Panmac...
Pagani.
Panmac's done. Yeah, he... unlucky Panmac. I thought he was going to be in the top 5 at least.
Yeah, I think he had a bit of an off.
Oh, no. Vintage too.
Well, yeah, he exited. So there was something that happened at
he was late.
Oh, he's still on his lap. He's still on his last hot lap.
Yeah, he came back into the pits. So something happened with Con being in the key litter. There was yellow flags at turn 4, so a few people slowed down, and Vintage was one of them. And so he got caught out and went back to the pits to start again.
Here we go, Vintage.
Where's he gonna?
What's he gonna get?
Oh, it's 38 flat in 10.
Well, he didn't have the slipstream. It's hard to keep that pace.
When you're in the beamer, it is a little difficult when you are on your own there, especially down the straights. You really do need the help of some slip there to help you through. A bit unfortunate there for him, but that's still a good lap. I mean, we've got pretty much the whole field covered by 1.2 seconds. So, I mean, that's some really close stuff right there.
I'm blown away with Intrinsic and ZD's speed at the moment.
Yeah, if I'm ZD, look, I'll be happy, but still kind of disappointed. You know, you see a 36 flash up, and you're like, yeah, I got this, that's it.
Yeah.
And then last minute, boom.
300th. That's all you need.
There's not much in it, but it's enough.
Yeah, but I mean, this is going to be a crack of a race here, so I think it's going to be really, who can get out in front, get some clean air, and, really get that good start, I think is going to be key here. So, if I'm ZD, I'd be wanting to get a good start in that Jag, get up the inside, and try and blow away down the straights against Intrinsic in the Toyota.
Yeah.
Who do you think we should jump on board with for the start?
Oh, maybe we just stay with the TV cam view up, watch the front of the pack as they come through the first couple of corners. Oh, false start from Pagani.
Pagani's jumped.
He didn't get. He didn't have to slow down though. He didn't get a penalty, by the looks of it.
Yeah, it must have just been a very slight one. But ZD, he's got the start.
He had a very good start.
Front.
Oh, Jones, you almost run wide.
Man, oh no, someone's lost it back there.
Nightwalker's down back into 12th.
Oh,
so
contagious.
No, it's contagious. Yeah. Oh my goodness, unlucky.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
But ZD's just jumped out to a great start.
Yeah, he'd be very happy with that start.
Oh, Ripdoc in second, nice.
Oh, Ripdoc flew through turn 4 there. He's gained a lot of time over ZD as they head up that hill.
And the complete
all
opposite.
over the back.
Jonesy lost 2-3 positions coming out of turn 4-5. It does look like he's lagging a bit.
Well,
it's a little unlucky.
Might be able to queue that up on a replay. Let me just see what we've got. Go to Contagious, and let's hit that replay up. Here we go. She's looking at so he's coming through turn 1, and might have received a bit of a tap. Just ended up on the outside of the track, and then as he re-entered track, he's collided with Nightwalker, I think, and that's just spun him.
No.
Unlucky. I mean, I guess that's the thing. I know it's turn 1, turn 2 and all, but you do still need to be taking a little care when you are rejoining the track. You got to make sure that it's clean space there. You can slow down if you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been tough there because he was a bit out of control in that AstroTurf.
Oh, yeah, it's a killer, that one.
Very slippery.
Yeah.
Ooh, Hippo and Intrinsic having is it Hippo and...
Yep.
Yeah, third and fourth there. Intrinsic's up the inside of Hippo, but
nice
Hippo's
little
got the
battle.
line.
Great battle for
He's going
third.
to take advantage right there.
Intrinsic was lucky to hang on to that. He almost got taken out midway through the Center S's.
Nice battle there. I think Pagani's really going to want to try and jump these guys as quickly as possible and try and get up to that front of the pack there.
Yeah, well, this third-fourth fighting has just let Ripdoc and ZD just pull away. They're now 2.5 seconds in front of this fighting group.
Yeah. We got Jonesy right on Pagani's tail. Yeah, it's a great little battle here for third.
I'd actually
be happy to be Hippo right here. Just as long as you take the racing line here, it can be quite difficult to really get past. And being in the Jag, I feel it's one of the quicker cars, if not the quickest in a straight line, especially coming up that hill on this track. So yeah, they got the slip on him, but I think he'll have enough straight line speed to hold it. And hold the line, hold the space.
Intrinsic's going to want to get a really good launch out of here, which it looks like he has done. But I don't think it's enough.
Yeah, he's gaining slightly, but yeah, he said it may just not be quite enough there. That Jag's got enough straight line speed to really hold out almost anyone in the field here, even the Astons at times. Yeah, Intrinsic couldn't even think about making a pass there. He just wasn't close enough. Yeah, good job by Hippo. Yeah, he's just taking the racing line. Intrinsic, make the move. Ball's in your court.
Yeah, that's it, making him work for it if he wants that position. Still only a third of the way through the race. And it's starting to settle down a bit. Vintage made a good move on the Great Wall of Con just then.
Oh, right, nice.
Yeah, I dropped down to 8th at the moment. Vintage Con in a good battle up the hill at the moment. Con's edging in front, but Vintage does have the inside line here in the preferred. Oh, no, Con's
right
made
across.
it stick. Vintage is giving him the space, and Con's taking the corner.
And again, that's smart driving from Vintage. He knows that if he's just going to fight, it's going to cause him slower times overall, which is what we're ultimately fighting for. So he's more than happy just to sit in the slipstream at the moment.
Yeah, and conserve those tyres. It's a 9-lap race, and the more you conserve the tyres now, you can attack more at the end.
Ooh, just looking up ahead, there was a bit of a scuffle, and Intrinsic's dropped down into 5th.
Okay, yeah. He's got Pagani on his outside at the moment, but yeah, I'd say that Aston's got enough straight. Yeah, he's got the move done. Intrinsic's going to be a little bit of a sitting duck here, with also Jonesy wanting to get by.
Yeah, and that Lexus.
Turn 1. Although 4th back in the train of slip, it's just not quite enough this time.
Yeah, nice. Very clean there.
Yeah. Well, James
And
just started. You go?
Yeah. I was saying, while all that's going on, your pick of the night, Pan Mac, is slowly edging closer to this battle, trying to make it a five-way tussle there for 3rd.
Yeah. He's where did he start? He started towards the back. He was in about 8th or 9th, I think.
Yeah.
So he's made up a couple positions, but he's found himself almost in no man's land.
This pack battling for 3rd. That's if they just keep that up. Pamax definitely is right on their tail. He's in slipstream range, so he'll be in that chase for podium as well. He's gaining big time.
One thing I'm just going to point this out that I've noticed about Pan Mac is he's really revving out that 650S. I'm not sure if you boys would be aware, but power bends
halfway.
Yeah, about halfway. So he's missing out on a lot of power.
Yeah, right.
It'll be very interesting to see whether he utilises that in the 18 lapper in race 3, because you can gain a lot of time in the pits in that car by shifting about halfway, 3/4, and not really lose any overall time or speed either.
No.
But I think Pan Mac is new to the car this season, so yeah, it might be one of the learning curves. He hasn't quite got across yet.
So yeah, I think whoever's saving their tyres the best here in this battle for 3rd, they're probably gonna. I have a feeling Intrinsic might just be, being patient here.
Pagani and Jonesy's are actually slightly better.
Yeah.
Oh, are they?
It's still very close. It's minimal difference, like a millimetre or 2 in it. But yeah, Pagani and Jonesy got the better tyres over Hippo and Intrinsic.
Yeah, right. It's going to start getting interesting by lap 7.
How are we looking at our front two? They're
identical.
Similar tyre. Yep. And they're just happy with just following each other.
Yeah, I mean they're pulling away. So Flood and Ripdoc, just let ZD do all the work. As long as the guys aren't gaining on me, I've got no need to show my hand early. Let ZD do the hard work, and then kind of observe and see where the weak spots are and where that Corvette can make a move on the jack.
I'm not sure if ZD's fuel saving, but he has saved more fuel than Ripdoc, even though Ripdoc's been in the slipstream the entire race. I find quite interesting.
Yeah, no need to save fuel. You just want to burn it, get the car nice and light.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, why would he be saving fuel in a sprint race?
I think ZD does look a lot at those power curves too, though. So he might have found that sweet spot on the Jag where he can get that perfect spot to shift. It's a little bit wide on
that could potentially be a penalty as well.
But yeah, 1 second penalty. He's going to have to burn that before the line. He's going to drop all the way back down to the tail pack behind him.
I missed that. Let's just go to replay. We're on. I was covering 3rd there, so jump on with
unforced error with there for ZD.
Here we go. Let's jump on board with Ripdoc's in 2nd, right behind ZD here. Yeah, ZD just pushes wide, he's off the ripple strip, that's it. Penalty. Bad luck.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a bit unlucky there for Ziti. He was really leading the way and had a solid race going, but look, he's still in second. And, he's still in a really good spot.
And he's still outside that slipstream range. So if he can hold off Pagani, who has gone past Hippo, which I just realised.
Hippo kind of outbraked himself a little bit into turn 1, almost making contact with Ziti there, so he just went a little bit wide in that turn 1 section, and Pagani would have got the run on him through turns 2 there.
That'll do it for you.
Hippo goes sideways through turn 5 there. Lovely work to keep together there.
Yeah, this battle for third's where it's at.
And Con's starting to make a late charge for that group as well, once he got past Panmac.
True. Oh, yeah, what happened with Panmac? Missed that.
I just think...
And he's got Vintage on his tail, so Vintage is he's closing in as well.
Yeah, I just think Con understands the McLaren a bit better than Panmac does. He's able to get more speed out of it, more consistency. And he's really reeling these boys in for third.
Yeah, so I think, he's probably going to be one to watch for the reverse race in race 2. Starting a little bit higher up, I think it's going to be really hard to get past him, and with the speed he's got, he's going to put on a good show.
Oh, Pagani's caught up to Ziti, has he? Gone around the outside of Ziti.
Ziti's not going to let him have any of that.
Oh, no, Pagani backs out.
Yeah, good defending there by Ziti, hugged the inside. Made it stick.
And Pagani does have slightly better tyres as well, so I feel Ziti would be aware of that.
Yeah, with 3 laps to go in that Jag, you'd really just want to hang on.
Pagani, nice.
It was almost both of them then.
Hippo's going to try and take advantage of this little battle too as well. Any little slip up and he'll be right there. Yeah, there's going to be a great battle here. Ziti will be loving this. Pagani won't want to be seeing the back of that Jag. It's going to be a fierce battle all the way to the flag.
Hippo's gone wide. Intrinsic's gone up the inside through turn 9.
And that's opening up for Jonesy and Con to come through as well and put more pressure on. Sideways.
And saying that, this is no longer a battle for third. This is a battle for second.
Yeah, all the way through back to pretty much 7th and 8th spot right now, even 9th, 2nd and 9th.
Yeah.
You throw a blanket over them right now.
Jonesy's got a really good run out, and he's overtaken Intrinsic.
Yeah, Pagani's going to want to try. Yeah, Ziti's on that tight line there.
Con's gone very shallow.
There's just too much going on right here. Pagani's still on the outside of Ziti here. They're just going to go side by side the whole lap if they can, but great work by Ziti there. 2 laps to go. He's holding them off right now. He's only 3.5 seconds behind Ripdoc, so Ripdoc hasn't really gotten away too much from them, even though this battle's going intense right now.
Man, Pagani wants it.
Gone wide.
Man, the pressure got to him.
Not sure if there was any contact there.
No, there was no touch from Pagani.
Unlucky for Ziti. That's going to be a harsh penalty, right? 2-second penalty right there.
Yeah, that's a big penalty.
Man.
That turn 4 is a killer.
Yeah, all week Ziti's been saying it's just the penalties that I've got to watch out for. That was what was the only thing that was going to lead him down.
Well, he wasn't wrong.
Back to 8th.
He'll be 9th by the end of this. He's still got to burn 2 tenths there, and he'll be at risk of Super Dragon back there.
But meanwhile, the teammates Ripdoc, nearly a 4-second lead. He's just killing it.
Yeah, he's just put his head down and he's just run on away with this.
Yeah, he's run a good race. Very consistent lap times, 38s, 39s the whole way.
Yeah.
Didn't get caught up in too much of a battle. He just let Ziti do his thing. Just hung in behind him. So he's really good strategy there.
Man, this battle for 4th now. So they're all on Hippo's tail. We got Con up into 5th.
Yeah, Con's
he's
been
pushing hard.
Jonesy's taking the advantage too to get into the third too. So Con in fifth. You can see him all over the back now, trying to get around Hippo. Not sure around the outside of turn one's the way to go.
No.
You can get the run through turn two, but you go too shallow and don't get the run through three there. So
he cost himself a bit there. So Hippo's just pulling away now. Con went for the move at the wrong time.
And now Panmax all over the back of Intrinsic as well. Intrinsic's in a nice little McLaren
Panmax
stand.
gone for the dive.
Panmax!
He's maybe made some contact there. Intrinsic's gone
he
wide.
definitely did.
Well, and there's no redress. I was
No redress.
off Panmac, unfortunately, so I've missed it.
It's even Intrinsic a 1 second penalty too. It'd be interesting to see if he burns that.
He won't need to burn that. So yeah, I would have thought we'd see it. Ooh, what's going on here? Jonesy and... No, Hippo's pulled in front of Jonesy. And Con is... Man, he's looking very...
Oh, very dangerous, very aggressive there.
Oh, tries to go up the inside there, yeah. Difficult move there to make it stick. You can get a good run around the outside there. Jonesy's got the line.
And like you were saying, Dale, with this Jag and its straight line speed, I don't think these boys are going to get him on the straight now.
Nah, Hippo's safe. They're too far back. Even if they were in slip, Hippo would still have them covered, I'd say.
Yeah. Nah, great work from Hippo. He's been another one to watch. This is oh, there we go. So we've got Ripped Off with the win. Pagani's going to come through second, and Hippo, great job for third.
It's him, Jonesy, Con, Panmac just ahead of Vintage, ZD, Super Dragon, Intrinsic, Nightwalker in 11th. Either one taller, Contagious. He must have had another bit of a battle after that spin. He's a further 19 seconds behind either one.
Yeah, he just never recovered from that first spin, I think.
Through his lap times. His,
he had an incident on lap 5 as well.
It was a 1 minute 56 lap. That's unfortunate for him.
I'm wondering if he went into the pits there because his tyres are looking fresh.
Quite possible, actually. He might have been going for a faster slap.
So yeah, well done to Ripped Off there.
Yeah, that was a very, very dominating race there by Ripped Off.
Yeah, this is where it's going to really shoot up here. This, reverse grid coming up for race 2, which will see Contagious start from pole position ahead of Evil One and Nightwalker. Any tips on who out of those three might be able to take the lead and try and build a gap before guys like Pagani, Hippo, ZD come through?
Well, looking at where they're starting, even Intrinsic in 4th, so he, unfortunately, through no fault of his own, ended up down the back of the pack. And he is a top level guy in this division, so I wouldn't be surprised if he actually makes the most of this. Yeah,
that's a good call there. Even ZD starting out of 6th, he got a rocket start in race 1. If he can replicate that for race 2 and at least make up a couple of positions, he's got the potential if he can just stay on the black stuff and avoid those penalties.
I'd like to see more from Contagious this race. I know he did get taken out turn 1, lap 1, so hopefully he can get through turn 1 cleanly.
Yeah, that'd be good. It'd be good to see nice clean battle. It is tough at turn 1. A bit of an S curve right there, right off the gate. It's a bit hard to find a file way through, especially because of how wide the entry is. So yeah.
Well, I think this will be a very exciting race.
Yeah, definitely. Love these reverse grids. So there's 10 second, we got about 13, Ripped Off was 13 seconds quicker than those guys down the back. So we should see Ripped Off, Pagani, Hippo, those guys are going to, they'll have a lot of fun just carving up the field from the back.
Yeah, hopefully they can find a way through all the traffic.
Yeah, in this reverse grid, I'd really want to be in that Jag, take advantage of the straight line speed, especially down the front straight, because otherwise, although it looks like about a second a lap quicker throughout the race, if you get stuck behind somebody and through the middle sector of that track, there's really not much you can do about it.
No.
Yeah, so
of course, got to talk about my teammate here, Vintage Racer, starting alongside ZD. So, yeah, again, if he can get a good start too, because he was right in that pack too, only a couple seconds behind third place really by the end of it. So,
nice drift.
If he can stay clear too.
Oh, good stuff, Vintage.
In true wheel-to-wheel Corona Cup fashion, he's not practicing before the race.
Sometimes it's good to do this kind of stuff between the races, it just helps you relax.
Yeah, just burn off a bit of steam. You might not have had the best race, and clearing your head could be the best thing for you.
Yeah, and look, I saw he was behind the McLarens for most of it, and that would have been a bit frustrating because, again, he could have got the run on them down the front straight, but they are hard to pass being in the Beamer.
Yeah, for the viewers, unfortunately, we had a few technical issues tonight, so we're not running with all the usual graphics we have, unfortunately. Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Can't be helped sometimes. Like you say, they change things on you without warning or without notice, and it just...
I wonder if it's a new party setup that's going on that's affecting... Yeah, I'll have to do a bit more Googling this week. But yeah, we were streaming, we were getting the GT Sport audio, but couldn't hear you guys in the party chat, so had to just do the old school stream.
Very strange one there.
As long as it's working.
Well, yeah, better check the comments. Hopefully they're hearing you guys.
I better go check that now. Yeah, let me just check that now. So, who are we following off the start? Just camera, the TV camera, or jumping on board with, say, ZD or someone?
Yeah, let's jump on with ZD, why not?
Tips for this race, guys?
I'm gonna back Intrinsic for this race. Yep. He's in a good starting position, and we'll see what he can do.
Good call. I think you could be right.
I'm going to back ZD here and Vintage to come through and finish in the top 3 as well.
Evil One had a brilliant start there.
Oh, a couple of taps through turn 1.
Yeah.
Vintage. Oh, who's that? Intrinsic getting sideways.
Oh, commentator's curse.
ZD's through.
Oh. Yeah, ZD takes advantage there.
And Vintage.
Come on, Vintage. Just follow ZD through here. Let him clear the path.
Oh, Con's gone up the inside of Pan Mac there. And Evil One's out to 7.5 tenths lead already. So he's really not mucking around. I like to see this because I've just signed with Mercedes.
Yeah. Congratulations, man! Like taking a team spot this week.
Yeah, man. Well done. You're looking forward to the challenge of jumping up from the Dodge into the Mercedes.
Yeah, it's good because they're similar cars, but they're different enough that I'm excited.
Yeah. Nah, it's good to see you up there, man. Hope you have a killer race later.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Same to you.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, he's extended that. Like, he's got a good run out of that final turn. He's especially with Super Dragon there. Yeah, he's going to extend this lead about over a second now. Easy streak for Evil One now. That's really what you need to do. Build the gap over the guys behind, let them fight it out, and similar to what Rip Doc and ZD did in race 1.
Yeah. And Contagious just sitting behind Super Dragon. I don't think he has the legs down the straight to get that Aston, so he's just going to wait for his time.
Yeah, he's going to come under fire from ZD pretty shortly, though, I think, with the speed that ZD's shown and the consistency he does have. So it's going to be another pretty good battle, 4-way battle for second, I think, within the next lap and a half.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, ZD's taken a chunk of time out of these two. Even Vintage is in there with a shot.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, agreed. The BMW is really nice through the corners. It just lacks a bit of straight line speed, but with ZD in front of him, that'll be pulling him along quite nicely down those long straights. So he'll be brought into this battle pretty quickly too.
Yeah, and it looks like just through these little tight corners that he has taken out nearly half a second from ZD. So, you're right, Dale. These BMWs are just so good through corners.
Yeah, but Super Dragon's under quite a bit of pressure here by the looks of it. He's pulled a little bit of a gap there, but he had Contagious was all over him.
Yeah, and I think that's part of the problem with that
ZD.
Toyota. ZD's going to take
inside.
advantage there. Yeah, nice move by ZD coming to turn, down the front straight, coming to turn,
Gets it
turn
done.
one. He'll get the job
Gets
done.
it done.
However,
Taking advantage of that straight line speed of the Jag right there.
This Super is very good around corners.
Oh, Contagious bumps him back coming through turn 2.
Yeah, that was,
Vintage is going to come up the inside of Contagious and take advantage of that as well. He's going to follow
nice.
through.
Vintage.
Intrinsic also.
There's two Supers side by side.
Nice battling there. Good awareness by Vintage and Intrinsic to take advantage of that.
Yeah, oh, Intrinsic.
Oh!
Someone's going to go wide. Oh, lucky.
Not too sure what happened there. Was there a bit of a bump by one of the Toyotas there?
Looks like they all got through. Vintage got removed.
I don't think Intrinsic was bumped. I think he might have just been a little late onto the brakes.
Nice driving from Vintage and Intrinsic.
Intrinsic nearly gets turned by Panmac, was it back there?
Yeah, well, Panmac lost out there too, but Hippo snuck in front of Intrinsic there for a second, brief second.
That's the difficulty of these when it's really close at the start. You might do the right thing and address, but there's so many cars around you that you're both going to lose out.
But if that's what you've got to do, that's what you've got to do.
Contagious gets wide coming out of that final turn. It'll be interesting to see if he's wide enough to pick up that penalty that ZD did, and he does half a second penalty. So this will probably see Vintage get back ahead of him as long as he burns it before the start-finish line, which doesn't look like he is. He needs to burn that before the line.
He's burning it.
Yeah, there we go.
You could almost throw a blanket over them. Oh, Hippo.
Hippo's round.
He just went a little wide.
Oh no.
He started braking on the grass.
He has the fastest lap too.
Yeah, he's not going to be impressed with that.
That's unlucky for Hippo. He's down in 13th now.
Yeah, let's go to a replay on that, boys. So, Hippo coming down the main straight in Intrinsic's slipstream. Oh, I think he just went a little bit wide to avoid Intrinsic and touched the AstroTurf, and that just sent him into a spin.
Yep. Yeah, you don't want to be braking on that. You just get no grip.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough for him, but I mean, if it stays that way for the race, he's got prime position for race 3 plus the speed, so he's going to have a killer race 3.
Vintage ahead of this massive pack of... he's got a train of cars behind him.
He's got Intrinsic, he's made the move. Still Contagious, Nightwalker, Con.
So there's 9 cars in this Vintage train.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
wait, Intrinsic just got ahead of him.
Intrinsic made the move, yeah.
And Super Dragon has caught up to Evil One as well, so I'm not sure if Evil One something happened, but he has lost a bit of time there.
Yeah, right. That's good. Super Dragon's and he's got some breathing space now from ZD.
Coming to turn 1, we've got Contagious all over the back. He's made the move. It made the move off the inside of Vintage right there.
That was a good move by Contagious.
Oh, Vintage might get him back. No.
It's going to be tough around the inside. I'd try to switch back and see if you can outbrake him into turn 4. BMW is good under brakes coming into turn 4.
Yeah, but so is that little Supra. They're just so light, and they're able to stop. Oh, anyone going to go wide? Yeah,
Intrinsic's gone a little wide there. I don't know if he'll pick one up as well. 1 second for Intrinsic. ZD's also got a penalty up ahead by the look of it as well.
ZD's got a 1.6.
Yeah.
He must have really gone off somewhere there. But he's using... He's burning that wisely into the really slow corners.
Man.
And although he's on the racing line, there's no one near him, so that's still safe at the moment. For it to be 1.6, I'd say he had a 2 or a 2.5 to start with, and he would have had to go really wide there at turn 4.
Man,
pick that up.
Boys, that Super Dragon really closing in now on Evil One. It's probably going to get him at the end of this straight.
Yeah, so Evil One's kind of settled into 39 flat laps at the moment, and yeah, Super Dragon's doing mid 38s at the moment. So he's applying the pressure really hard now. Coming into turn 1, main straight, I think he'll get the job done pretty quickly in that Aston versus Mercedes battle. Although Evil One's not going to make it easy for him.
Evil One's going to cover that inside and make Super Dragon work for it. Yeah.
I'd be braking early if I was Super Dragon. Brake early and try the switch back through.
Yeah, he can still sort of do it.
Yeah, do it here.
Oh, Evil One covered perfectly there.
Yeah,
Great
that
job.
was good. Great defense there from Evil One.
Yeah, good line, good speed in the exit too. Played that perfectly.
And Evil One is working with worse tyres as well. So the longer this battle goes on, the more this is going to suit Super Dragon.
So Pagani, just looking back through the field a bit, I think Pagani could catch these guys.
Yeah, he's made his way up into 8th, yeah, and he's right behind Con and Vintage. Yeah, he's not that far off the lead either. Yeah, if he can work through these, but Vintage looks like he's just getting boxed around a little bit through this pack at the moment.
He's just
There's
getting...
just contact from everybody. Con's... Oh! Yeah, there's definitely a lot of rubbing going on in the mid-pack at the moment.
So Super Dragon, we've missed it. He's made the move into first.
Oh, yes. He's pulling away very quickly. Almost out of slipstream.
Yeah, I'd say from here, Super Dragon's probably going to have Evil One covered at the moment, judging by the pace at the moment.
Yeah, by the looks of it. So how about some of the guys? Where's Ripdoc? He won the last race. He's still back in 12th.
And it just shows you it's very difficult to really move
and
through
Hippo
this pack.
Well,
Hippo spun, so he's had to try and catch back to the pack, which he has now.
He has done well to catch back up to Ripdoc, because he would have lost a lot of time in his spin.
Well, yeah, and Hippo's also set the fastest lap as well. Yeah, you got a lot of these guys: Hippo, Ripdoc, Jonesy. He's only in 10th as well.
Yeah, I've seen Jonesy glitching a little bit around the track. There could be some connection issues. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, Pagani's only made it up to 8th as well. So the guys who did really well in race 1, they are struggling to get through this field.
He's trying to get past Con. The wall ain't having it.
No,
there's definitely a bit of rubbing there coming into that turn, but yeah, Con held his line and managed to hold on.
There it is, man. Nice and defensive, that's it.
It's one of the things, it's not that Con's slow, Con's got a lot of good speed, but whenever you see someone in front of you, Con is not the one you want to see there. You know you're going to have...
Once he gets those elbows out, he's very difficult to get round.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it's a great battle, but yeah, you're going to spend a lot of time behind that McLaren.
I've just had a look at the chat, and Piper, the Great Wall of Con. You're not wrong there, mate.
Yeah, Super Dragon's going to walk away with this one. Man, again, he took it last week, didn't he? How many wins did he get last week at Fuji?
He would have had 2. I think he had race 1 and race 3. Tell you what, he might have even got race 2. I'm not too sure. But he is, really put his foot down here. He's 2 seconds clear of Evil One.
Oh, man. It's... Vintage is going to be under pressure again soon. Con and Pagani closing in.
Nightwalker, he's been someone we haven't really spoken about, and he's been working his way up into 5th now. He's slowly catching on to Contagious.
What's he driving there? Is he in a Honda?
NSX.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Con's making a move up the inside of Vintage. A little bit of contact. That doesn't take advantage of it, you know, falls back, does the right thing there. Not quite a gap.
Oh, Pagani's right on his tail too.
Pagani's going to be hating this. He'll just be wanting to try and fly through, but who's that up the inside of Pagani?
Pan-Mac's going for it.
So you got Pan-Mac and Pagani at the same time you got Con against Vintage right now.
Yeah, great battling here around from 6th back to 9th.
They're starting to heat up now.
Starting the final lap too, you know, Elbow's out, fighting for position. No one wants to give it up here.
Con's looking to go around the outside of Vintage.
It's a tough ask
How
to
the
do.
tyres here? Yeah. He's getting walled. The wall of Con is getting walled.
Yeah,
he gets through.
Oh, cut back.
But nice. Oh, he's going to be compromised on exit here. Vintage is going to try to go around the outside, but again, another move there. Bit more rubbing going on down there than what
looking up the inside of both of them. What's Con?
Pagani's on the inside.
More contact. Pagani bumps him sideways there.
Man, Vintage got tapped twice there by...
Yeah, tapped twice into the braking zone. That's going to unsettle the car quite a lot there, and both of them are taking advantage of it.
I think...
Vinny's got a 1.5 penalty out of that for running wide, to be honest. If I was him, I wouldn't be serving that.
No need to burn that.
Not at all.
But
cars get so unsettled under brakes when there's a bit of contact, especially side by side there. Oh, around the outside of Pan-Mac, Vinny's trying to make it work. Backs out of it. We're going to run out of road out there.
I wonder how many stewards reports we're going to see this week.
From Vintage, I was thinking the same thing.
I think we're just going to have to put the whole replay in there. Because he's been boxed around quite a bit in this reverse grid race. Yeah. He's got a bit unlucky with quite a bit there. It is exciting at the same time.
Super Dragon's going to cross him first. 3 seconds ahead of Evil One. And then another 3 second gap down to ZD in third.
Contagious having to burn a penalty, but...
Nightwalker into fourth. Followed by Con. Contagious.
Oh, man.
And Mac. Vintage is back down to 11th, so he lost out to Ripdock and Jonesy out of that final set as well. No, so we missed that, so I'm not too sure what happened there, but he lost quite a lot of time there.
Oh, man, it looked like he was just getting assaulted left, right, and centre.
There wasn't anything to do. He did play defensive. He'd, keep the inside open. He'd still get contact no matter what, so that was a bit unlucky there. ZD's going to be happy with that. Still finishing third. He had that big penalty that he had to burn and still managed to hold on to third, so that was a good result there for him. Super Dragon, great race from him. Evil One just kept it consistent the whole race. Didn't try to, he did play defensive, but not to the point where
he didn't outrace himself either.
Yeah, correct. And
he knew that Super Dragon was quicker, so he did well there just to hold on to that second and keep his time quick.
Yeah, and that was a good job by him. So he'll start in 12th at the moment for that race. ZD Nightwalker, I guess what's going to be interesting is, again, we've got some really quick guys starting towards the front. So you've got Intrinsic, Hippo, Vintage, Jonesy and Ripdock, top 5 off the grid for race 3.
Yeah, and I think this is where Ripdock started when he won race 1.
Yep. So he's in with a big chance for sure.
Yeah.
And Pan-Mac, hopefully we see... it's going to be tough, isn't it, in that mid-pack? There's a few quick guys there'll be a bit of contact, I reckon, the first few laps.
Yeah.
Jostling for position, so...
What's your strategy coming into race 3? Especially if you're one of the guys inside in the top 5 here.
Oh, man. Starting inside the top 5?
You'd still be starting on softs, I'd say.
A lot of these guys are going to two-stop it, aren't they? So yeah, maybe start on softs, try and...
And what would you say? Would you say like a 7-7-4 for softs?
These guys, maybe 6-6-6.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't mind the 6-6-6 method. You don't really have to worry too much about, having bad tyre wear throughout the race. You can go a bit harder through it. But yeah, the 9-9 seems to yield good results as well. I really just think it depends on who's battling around who at that point. I guess the advantage if you start on mediums is you've got that ability to alter your strategy a bit better on the fly. in terms of changing from a 2-stop to a 1-stop, especially if you prefer to finish on the softs.
Yeah, it's it is tough because you do want to maximise obviously the softs, and having a lighter fuel load, you're able to get. You could even get 2 more laps, 3 more laps out of those softs. But these boys are going to be making decisions mid-race. They'll be changing their strategies on the lap, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So.
I think if I'm anyone in the top 5, 6 sort of thing, I'm going to be wanting to find that Jag of Hippo, follow him around the track, stay in his slip, save fuel, jump him in the stop.
Yeah. I'm just having a look at the the starting grid, and quite a few people are starting on the mediums here. So we've got Hippo on the mediums, Contagious, Vintage, Nightwalker, Evil One, who else? Ripdoc, Panmac, Pagani, ZD, and Super Dragon.
I think it's everyone but Con and Intrinsic at the moment, isn't it? And Jonesy.
Jonesy and Intrinsic starting on the softs.
Interesting. Mediums all around for everybody. It'd be interesting to see whether they do 2 stops or 1 on that one.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting.
My pick is going to be Hippo into first by turn 3.
Alright, well, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Jag's just got good straight line speed. He'll just monster that Toyota down those 2 straights, I think. I think Vintage will slot in right behind him.
And Trinsic sort of missed the start a little bit there. So Hippo's straight up into the lead.
Yeah, and Vintage is going to follow him through. Oh, he's trying though. Intrinsic's got the line there.
Yeah, Intrinsic's able to hold on. But like you said, Hippo's straight out in front. And he's just going to pull away from this little Toyota now.
Yeah, already again, almost a second lead coming into turn 4 straight away. He's going to run away with this at the moment if there's too much battling going on behind. As we see, Ripdoc trying to get up the inside of Intrinsic. Bit of contact there, but he's able to hold on. No harm, no foul there.
Oh man. Feeling sorry for Vintage. Every time I see someone behind him, I just feel like he's going to take a hammering.
Yeah, he's going to be red under that helmet right there. He's not going to be happy about those, especially that race 2.
No.
Yeah, or you could head down and just have a killer race 3 and...
Intrinsic's looking, man. He's wanting to get ahead of...
I think he knows that...
Hippo here.
No.
Hippo's off. Hippo is off.
Intrinsic's redressing. He's doing the right thing there.
Because Hippo's on those medium tyres, he just doesn't have the grip.
Unfortunate. Bad luck, Intrinsic.
Yeah, he's
Oh, he's off again, Hippo.
Nightwalker's giving him a hip and shoulder right there.
Man. That's got to suck.
Pagani's also got a penalty here.
I think Pagani caused that. I'm not sure if Pagani was bumped, but he was the one that bumped into the back of Intrinsic and Hippo. Intrinsic, sorry.
Should we try to get a replay of that, or is it too late?
Oh, I think I missed it. Sorry guys. But we were on most of the action there, I think.
So I know it was partially caused by him, but
we are all over the place.
Someone's wide, yeah. It's that NS6, is it?
Yeah, 5th and 6th.
Oh, no.
It could be everyone. It could be everyone from ZD down.
So in all of that, Vintage has actually come out clear in 2nd place now, and ZD's managed to find his way up into 3rd. Although Con's just made the inside move right there.
And again, Ripdoc starting in 4th. He's really making the most of this. He's pulling away from Vintage.
I think this is what Vintage needs. You know, he's got a bit of a gap for the guys behind. Just get some clean air, clear space.
So what would you be doing if you were Vintage? Would you just be settling in behind Rip, or would you be trying to push for that lead?
Well, now that Rip's spun off, I would definitely not be doing that.
No.
That was a bit unlucky there for Ripdoc again. I think just caught out on those mediums right there.
Yeah. Everyone's through.
Yeah, he's down to 12th now. He's still ahead here. But look, if I was Vintage, I would have just used... I mean, it's good on its fuel already, so I would have just saved even more and just sat in the draft of that Corvette and just, you know, waited till the pits and just shadowed Ripdoc. If he pitted, you know, lap 6, lap 9, whatever, I just would have followed him through.
Boys,
knowing
Vintage.
that I'm going to jump him in the slots anyway.
What was that? Sorry,
Vintage in front. Sorry, I just missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's taking advantage. Everyone's fallen off around him, and he's just taking that advantage. And
so he is going to get chased down by Con, who's on the softs. So we'll see what happens once Con catches up to him.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see kind of how defensive Vintage gets here, because you can. Yeah, there were a few incidents in the last race, maybe between Vintage and Con, so it's a bit, you know, elbows out. Yeah, he's on the softs, but you know, he's still got to make the move.
Oh yeah. Vintage isn't going to make it easy for him, I don't think.
And I think that'd almost be the same, to be honest. Yeah, you're on the softs, but you know, if I'm going to hold the line, you got to make that pass. You know, make the pass, make it clean. But yeah, Con really is closing that gap. He's already down to under a second. So
yeah, it's just the softs are just so much quicker. I think they're about a second and a half, nearly 2 seconds quicker a lap.
Yeah, got to agree on that one.
But that might be in my hands, but in a talented driver like Fine Moves.
Yeah, I think for some people it's a bit closer to a second, but yeah, definitely with my experience, mediums, man, I can't do it. Definitely more like a 2 second gap. 2 second difference between the softs and the mediums. But I guess that's the thing too, mediums on a full fuel load, that's going to be even harder.
Yeah, and I think Con's going to make a move here up the inside of turn 1.
Yeah, looks like Vintage is going to give him the space here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad move. Don't trip up over each other, and you know, because you're really in it for the overall time. So, yeah, good move. Put the pressure on Con now. See if you can stick with him.
Yeah, nice.
You've now got a slip to be in as well.
Yeah, that's what I would be doing.
That's it. Short shift. Get your short shift on.
Oh, have a look at Con's tyres, and then compare them to Vintage races.
They're pretty much identical at the moment.
Yeah, Con's doing a great job of conserving his tyres on the softs.
I'm not sure if that's what he did last week. I have a feeling he went extremely long last week as well on the softs. So he might be on a very different strategy to everybody else as well.
Yeah.
But he has used more fuel, so again, that's where the BMW really has its strength there in its fuel savability.
Like Con has pushed out to 1.3 seconds nearly.
I'm just, there's a bit of action here back around Jonesy in 8th.
8th spot?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the middle of a big battle right there. He's picked up a penalty somewhere, 1.8 seconds, and it looks like Pagani's running around with the 1.2 as slowly dropping down, so I don't know where those have come from, but...
Oh, bit of a bump draft from
I don't know where to look here.
Jonesy's
gone in, ZD's gone in, Super Dragon's in, so it looks like a 7-4.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad option. You know, get out of the pack, try to get some clean air. It's just now 4 of them are doing the same strategy altogether, so yeah, I'd rather be at the front of that pack.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where these boys come out, whether they come out still within the gaggle, I guess. And it looks like they might come out in front of Panmac here. Yep. So now Panmac's been brought back into some slipstream. That's going to help him out as well.
Trying to find where all the action is right now.
Yeah,
They're also pretty spaced out right now.
Intrinsic's just made a good move on Jonesy for 4th. So that's where I'm following currently.
Okay.
Yeah, both on softs as well, so this is a straight fight between these two.
Yeah. But unfortunately, I don't think this little Toyota has the straight line speed just to really get away.
Yeah, definitely not what you want to be in, coming onto that straight with a Lexus right behind you.
No.
Oh, he goes wide. Takes a wide line, forcing Jonesy up the inside.
Yeah, Jonesy's already got the job done. Already Carlington in front by the start-finish line. Yeah, and Jonesy takes the racing line well, so he defends that switch back. Yeah, good racing by both, and this is where now again, Intrinsic, is he just going to stay in the slipstream, utilise Jonesy in front of him and just follow him through for the next 3 laps before their likely first pit stop.
And Ripdoc has come in as well, and he's completely filled up.
Okay.
So this could be an interesting move, whether he tries to go for as long as he can on these softs, or if he sticks to his set lap schedules.
Oh, Intrinsic around the outside of Jonesy, up into turn 4-5 there.
Alright, let's go to a replay on that. Oh, I missed it. How'd I miss that? Alright.
Again, just showing you the strengths and weaknesses here between these cars. Toyota's really got it through the back of the track, through the tight, twisty stuff, and Lexus really got it down the straight. And that's where it becomes really hard, though. Toyota, you got to work a lot harder to get the passes done, whereas the Lexus, straight line.
Yeah,
so
relatively easy.
So, up front we've got Con with a 3-second lead. Vintage doing well there in second with either 1.8 behind. And, then it's Intrinsic and Jonesy battling it out for fourth.
Yeah, something's happened to Con there. So I think it was closer to, oh no, timing's just messed up on me, my bad. Yeah, 3-second Vintage, he's going to just want to try chase him down. I'm not sure he's got it in him, but I think Vintage will be doing just the one stopper. He'll be pitting in 2 laps. And he'll then have the advantage over Con in the back half of the race.
Yeah, finishing fast on those softs, especially with a low fuel load.
Yeah, that's definitely the way I'd want to go. Softs, low fuel. I think that's just the easier option.
Yeah, and, so Con really needs to push now. He really needs to, I'd say, get up to about a 5-6 second lead.
Yeah.
Obviously more would be more comfortable, but it's going to be hard to get to that sort of distance.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, if he does the one stopper and pits on lap 9, I guess this is where it's harder for Vintage, is that the McLaren is also really good on fuel saving, and it looks like Con is using that to his advantage as well.
I'm interested if Con does do a 9.9. He hasn't lost a whole lot of time on these softs. If I was him, I'd probably push this. I'd be having a look at lap, 10, 11 potentially.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. He's still, plugging out really good consistent times at the moment, and I think he did the same thing at Fuji last week. He went extremely long on his tyres, and I think that's a trademark of his too.
Yeah, he seems to be very good with tyre management. Evil One's done well. He's snuck up through the pack because he finished in second last race, I think it was. He's up to third now.
Yeah, and he's on the mediums as well, so again, there's lots of...
just been avoiding that cluster that we've had.
Yeah. Yeah, there's really not much, there's really no other way to say it. There's a lot of battles going on, a lot of contact, a lot of offs. The only thing is really, the fuel load management and how that is compared to everyone around him, so I think he may get jumped a little bit in the pits.
Yeah.
Has Super Dragon pitted? Do you know?
Let me have a look.
I think he did, I think he did early. He was one of the ones that went on lap 4.
Yeah, he pitted in lap 4. He's out there on fresh softs following ZD at the moment. ZD also pitted lap 4. And they've got Hippo in front of them, who I think is still on his original mediums at this point.
Yep.
So yeah, ZD Super Dragon, that's a straight battle right now with ZD setting the fastest lap a few laps ago.
That is a quick lap as well.
Yeah, and he's on the back of Hippo there. He's got the run on him. Hippo's on the medium, so a little bit of a sitting duck right now.
Yeah. Hippo would be smart to...
He's pitting.
He's
pitting.
Hippo's pitting.
I was going to say, Hippo would have been smart to let that pass and just stay in the slipstream, try not to lose too much time there.
So it looks like Hippo's going to try to go 10 laps on the softs.
That's interesting.
Maybe the reverse of what Con's doing.
Interesting in the Jag.
Okay, so this time something has definitely happened there with Con. So he's lost 3 seconds on that last lap. He must have gone wide somewhere, and Vintage is only a second behind him.
Yeah, he had a 1:43 on that last lap, so that's a 4-second deficit to what he usually had.
So in great work here by Vintage, he's been consistent this whole stint. So all of his lap times have been between a 39.8 and a 40.3. So every single lap has been within 4/10, so 4-5 tenths. So he's really going to make it difficult for anyone to catch and pass with that sort of consistency.
Yeah, that's great driving on Vintage's behalf there, just being, as you said, consistent lap after lap. And that could be what gives him the win.
Well, yeah, he's also saved a lot more fuel now than Con over those last few laps as well. So, you know, he's gained the time. As you said, Con really needed a 5-second gap to allow for the change in tyres, and yeah, that just hasn't happened.
Man, Intrinsic's going to make a move here on Evil One, I think.
Con is doing
I'd say Intrinsic's in the pits anyway.
Con's in the pits.
Intrinsic's staying out.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah. Intrinsic's going to try to do as much as he can with the clear track in front of him now.
Oh, he's almost picks up a penalty. Almost spins and... Oh. That's not what you want to do on lap 10 on those softs.
No.
I think that's going to hurt him.
He's gone for something a little different, and I'm not sure it's going to work out the way that he's pictured it.
Yeah, agreed. I don't think that's going to work out to his advantage.
Because now you've got a very fast ZD and Super Dragon closing in on him.
We do.
We'll stick with that, but I'll just let you know that Vintage has come out in front of Con, and Contagious has also now just made the move to get past Con as well, to kind of split the gap there.
Ah, nice.
So yeah, back with ZD and Super Dragon, are we?
Yeah.
Yep. I dare say Intrinsic will pit at the end of this lap.
Yeah, he's going to need to.
Yeah.
This will be our battle for the lead.
Yeah.
And another one for consistency here, ZD. As soon as he came out of the pits at the end of lap 4, he's done everything between a 38.2 and a 38.6 across the last 6 laps.
Oh, he's gone wide.
Oh,
that could be a penalty.
Sorry, ZD. Sorry, ZD. My bad. My fault.
Could be a penalty. Very close.
I don't think it's a penalty.
Nah, he's held onto it. He's kept the wheel on there.
Yeah, he did keep a tyre on the
Super Dragon. Super Dragon's jumping everywhere. With his internet.
So Intrinsic's in.
Yeah, so he breaks a little bit early.
Yep.
Good job there.
Oh.
Get the optimal line through turns 1, 2, and 3. Played it smart there.
Now he doesn't want to let Super Dragon get away, even though his tyres are a bit worse for wear. He's going to want to really try hold on here.
Yeah, what's going to be...
And we got Pagani catching up to these two as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Pagani, like Super Dragon in that Aston, just a bit better tyre wear than the Jag.
I think the top 4 still probably have another stop to come.
Yeah, well, they were the ones doing the 477, I think it was.
Yep. Panmac hasn't made his first stop yet, I don't think, unless he pitted on lap 2, which I'm not sure he did. So yeah, I think Panmac's still got his first stop to come. He's flashing red. I'd expect him to come in now on this lap.
I'd say we could see the top 4 pit here.
Agreed.
And Vintage is 10 seconds off the lead. I don't think he'll be close enough to snatch the lead, but he'll definitely be within shouting distance.
I think Vintage will... I'd almost disagree there, because I think even if you're just coming in for tyres, I think it's about 10-12 seconds.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's going to be... I think he'll get the lead once all these 4 pit.
But will he hang on to it, man?
Fuel as well.
He's going to be under a lot of pressure again then, won't he, after Super Dragon ZD come out?
Yeah. Yeah, these top 4 are going to want to put in a bit of fuel, especially Panmac, who hasn't fueled yet.
Yes, I'm not sure if Panmac did the extreme fuel saving that Con was doing earlier. I think they've drawn 2 different strategies there across the McLaren teammates there.
Alright, where's Super Dragon going to come out?
Yeah, so it looks like Super Dragon could be in 5th here.
Well, yeah, Vintage, Jonesy, they've all passed. Con's passed.
6th. Evil One got passed.
With a fast closing Nightwalker and Hippo behind him, but they're not. I don't think they're going to have enough time to get him down the straight.
No.
Although on cold tyres, they may take advantage out of this turn.
Alright, fresh tyres for Super Dragon for 6 laps.
So this has fallen perfectly for Vintage Racer now. He's 6 laps, fresh softs, no one in front.
Wait, when did Vintage pit?
He pitted at the end of...
Lap 9.
Lap 9, because he's just doing a one-stopper.
So, yeah, so you're right. So Super Dragon's 6 seconds back. Have a feeling he's going to gain that 6 seconds back, or it'll be pretty close.
That's a 16-second pit stop there that Super Dragon took. And that is huge in these races.
The problem is, though, he's got to get through Evil One, Con, and Intrinsic there. Although Con is on the mediums, we know he's not going to make it easy for anybody.
No, that's the Great Wall for you.
Intrinsic's also on the mediums there too, but you got Intrinsic, Con, Evil One, so Super Dragon may have a bit of a tough time.
Con's going...
If you come up behind Con on the track, you're going to have a hard time.
We've got a big train all the way back to Pagani in 10th.
Yeah. And the longer these guys battle together, though, that's just going to extend that lead that Vintage and Jonesy do have.
Super Dragon is loving this battling ahead.
Oh.
Well, yeah, they may just take each other out, and then he could just, just go straight up the middle if that keeps up.
Oh man, here we go, Super Dragon!
Here he is, he's up the inside, he's going to take...
Beautiful!
Both. Yeah, he's taking advantage of both of those guys on mediums there. Evil One's still got his blinker on.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he's got his blinker on. I think he's just forgotten to...
He's probably done what I do, you press a button and then you forget how to turn it off because you didn't want to turn it on in the first place.
Yeah. Oh, that was fantastic driving there, Super Dragon.
Yeah. Perfect move by Super Dragon there. 2 guys battling on mediums. They're going to go wide.
They are all battling behind Super Dragon as well for, 5th. Great battling there.
That is tight all the way back through to Pagani.
It's race 1 all over again, really.
Yeah. Oh, ZD slide off. He's managed to hold it.
Yeah, good job there, ZD.
Who would you want to be right here, Dale? Who would you want to be?
I'd really like to be Vintage, to be honest.
Vintage?
Yeah,
out in front?
Out in front, because that gap seems to be pretty stable, 1.52 seconds between him and Jonesy.
Yep.
Otherwise, actually, I wouldn't mind being Super Dragon on the hunt. Yeah, Super Dragon on the hunt's also pretty good, but, track position is also preference, so yeah, Vintage Racer, try hold that lead. 5 laps in 6 seconds, you'd be looking at that and go, you know what, as long as I hit my braking markers, for anyone to catch up at that point, they're going to need to be doing 37s, really, which Ripdog has just done.
Super Dragon's really going to have to put down some fast laps if he's going to want to catch within 4 laps of Vintage Racer.
You can
Yeah,
see him.
he's done a 38 flat last lap, so you know he's got the speed to have a go at it.
Like you mentioned before, sorry, Rip Doctor's come in with a 137.6.
Oh, nice. Into the 37s.
Yeah, that's his second lap in the 37s this race. His previous lap was a 37.8.
So he's flying now. You know, he's coming on the pits lap 11, first 2 laps out of it, 37s, fresh softs, low fuel, taking perfect advantage of that.
Oh, Pagani up the inside. Oh, nasty contact.
Oh,
And
ZD's struggling to gather it back up.
Pagani just goes, yep, thank you. A bit of contact, so again, looking forward to the stewards report this week. Oh, man.
Oh, Evil One's had to burn a penalty too.
Yeah, I'm not sure where you picked that up from.
Oh, Nightwalker's up the inside of ZD as well, but he's gone wide. ZD will take that position back. And Nightwalker's also going to lose out to Hippo and most light and potentially Intrinsic.
Yeah, so ZD unfortunately was part of that contact in that around the last corner of that last lap and lost a couple of positions there, I think.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy about that.
Look at Pagani, man. He's just hungry ahead there.
He wants some more, that's for sure.
Oh, man. Well, he wants Con. He wants the wall.
Oh, basically Con, he just takes that good line there. There is no way up the inside. There's a couple of taps there, Morse code from Pagani. But yeah, that is the difference between the softs and the mediums right there.
Yeah, Pagani's all over the back of him with these softs.
Oh, Con picks up a penalty, contact penalty again. That's one that I wouldn't be burning,
really?
but that's another bit of contact coming from Pagani as well. He's going to take the inside. Oh, again,
Con's put his elbows out.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he's just taking that good racing line. He's just parking it on the apex, which he's
someone
entitled
has
to
gone. Who was that in the background?
That's Intrinsic.
Oh no! Let's hit a replay on that. That looked pretty nasty. Here we go. He's coming around towards the last corner. Nightwalker in front of him. Contagious behind. Oh, he's just pushed a little bit too hard. Oh, bad luck there. Intrinsic, he's having a shocker. That's just one of those days.
Unfortunate.
Finds himself down in last at the moment behind Ripdoc now, and on mediums and slightly dirty tyres by the look of it.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to make up positions from there.
Ripdoc's been...
Con's gone very defensive here. Oh.
Pagani's got the move done.
Yeah.
And Evil One's trying to get the move done on Con as well.
Yeah.
But now Con's on the inside for this double right-hander.
He's going to keep ghosting, though, with that penalty, so that everyone's just driving through him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like he unghosted to the point that Evil One was inside him. Yep. Con's at the back of Pagani there. ZD's getting on the inside. ZD's going to push Pagani wide as well, you know. Runs him out of the road.
Pagani off into the grass. Wait, did he hang on to that?
Contact on...
He did.
Yeah, he got a 3-second penalty there. He just kept his foot down and kept the gas on, and yeah, he's rejoined into the side of Con there.
I thought he was gone when I saw him go off into the grass.
Oh, Vintage has been let off the hook here. Jonesy's in the pits.
Yeah, Jonesy's had to come in.
No fuel left.
Okay, Vintage with a 3-second lead. He's going to get it, isn't he?
Yeah, Super Dragon's got to take 3 seconds off him in 2 laps.
He's brought it back. That was a 6-second lead at one stage, so now it's under 3.
Yeah.
It's going to be a close finish.
Vintage's tyres are going to be really struggling these last 2 laps, so, man, Super Dragon... Let's see what happens.
He's going to get close, but I don't think he's going to get close enough, unfortunately.
Well, it's going to be hard for Vintage, but to be honest, he's really looked after his tyres really well throughout the whole week in practice here. And he's still lapping in the low to mid 39s at the moment. But yeah, it's going to be a tight battle. It's still hovering around the 3 seconds, 2.9 at the moment, so...
Yeah, Super Dragon's done consistent mid to low 38s here, whereas Vintage has been sitting in, like you say, your 39s.
So if it carries on that way, he's going to be about a second back.
Oh, man.
But yeah, this is where I'd like to be Vintage, you know, you got the lead, lapping a little bit to go. And yeah, you just know that as long as you hold your racing line and keep it clean, you're going to be safe.
Yeah, if he can just maintain what he's been doing,
Boys,
he's got this.
It's heating up around 7th and 8th. Just a quick look back there.
Oh, yeah. Con and Contagious.
Yep.
And Hippo.
There's 4 of them here really battling it out. Just need to keep an eye on this and so we've got to keep an eye on this and Super Dragon on his
Chase.
Yeah.
Ooh, either one's going to try and move around the outside of Pagani. Pagani parks it on the apex.
Is that another penalty for Con up to 3.7 now? I think that was a contact penalty again though, so one that really doesn't need to be burned.
Alright, better jump back up front with Vintage with a 1.3 second lead.
Oh, it's getting close.
It's closing in, man. Super Dragon.
You can smell him.
Tyres are a bit fresher. This is where you can make the gains around these tight corners. Oh, he's just bringing it in.
Yeah. Slightly wide there. That's going to annoy him.
Super Dragon's giving it his all, but you know, Vintage is keeping a nice line, nice and stable.
Oh, he wants it. This is going to be great work for Vintage to hold on to this win.
Yeah, Vintage has done tremendous here.
Yep, I think he's got it.
Since
lap
10, 11.
Oh man, nice work. Nice work.
Yeah, she's got to get up this hill. I mean, Super Dragon's closing in quick, but I just think he's going to run out of track here.
Oh man, great race, great race.
Good job, Vintage. Well deserved. Well deserved there.
Awesome work, Vintage. See, he's going to get third.
Yep.
Yeah, nice work, Zed. You come in ahead of Pagani in 4th. Evil 1 following through. Oh no, Pagani with that penalty though, so...
Yeah, Pagani's dropped.
Yeah, it wasn't 3... Yeah, I'm not sure if that was left over from that 3 seconds he picked up from the
and
going off wide.
Con looks like he's just... What's happened? He's off in the grass. See if we can get a replay of that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happened with Con. But I think he's just given up here.
Yeah, it looks
unfortunate.
He's just inspecting the road job right now, but he looks like he's just rocking back and forward there in the dip.
Yeah. It's, don't know what happened there. We missed it. Missed it on the replay.
This isn't going to help his overall time.
Well, I think he's going to run out of time. I have a feeling he might be having glitch issues from before. In qualifying, he mentioned he couldn't see the track at all, so I dare say he's maybe got a similar issue that's popped up.
Right.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, no,
he's back.
There you go. He gets going.
Yeah,
we're on auto drive here.
Not sure what happened there. Could have been, could have been... Might have had something to deal with in the background. Yeah. Oh, well, bad luck. Connie was having some good racing there, some good battles, and...
Yeah, that's unfortunate for him.
But yeah, some great racing from Division 2 tonight.
Some very intense racing. I'd expect
a lot of racing, that's for sure.
I'd almost expected an incident report from almost everybody in the field with the amount of contact that's going on through there.
Yeah, there's going to be
exciting stuff though.
The stewards are going to be busy this week.
Yeah.
Bit unfortunate because, you know, we do want to promote clean racing. It's just heat of the moment, it can get a bit difficult, and it is one of those tracks where overtaking opportunities are pretty sparse, so you know, people are trying to take advantage as quickly as possible.
That's it. Well, that's it for Division 2, and we all have races in about 20 minutes, I believe. So Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
congratulations, Vintage, Super Dragon, and ZD for the podium tonight.
Yeah, congratulations, guys. Fantastic race.
Congratulations, boys.
Alrighty, let's wrap up the stream and jump in our races, boys.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you two boys, and thanks for all those watching.
Yeah, good luck, guys. See you on track there, fine moves. I'll I definitely won't be challenging for that pole position.
We'll see what happens. Alright. Thanks, guys. See you next week.
See ya.
Thanks, mate.
Bye.